now entering the worst show on the internet. I hope you're ready to get disappointed. Welcome back. You're being facetious, I know. Don't worry. You'll figure it out. One of these days. One of these days. One of these days. Really giving me that joint vibe. Well, I hope you guys are ready, because this thing's about to be happening, and whatever this thing is, I don't know, but we're gonna do it anyway, and it's gonna be the start of the show. So here's you and me, and you and I, and you and you, and you and whoever you are. We're all just sitting here on my front porch, well, technically inside my house, hanging out. So I hope you're ready. Vibe check. That's what this is. This is a vibe check. You got the right vibe? Are you on the right vibe? Is that what this is all about? Is a vibe check? I don't know. I'm just kind of here. Better be vibing on these nuts. Woo! He fucking got you. I got you so good. Oh yeah, I made that. Yeah, I made that. Yeah, we're gonna be trying out some of our new music. Well, it's not really that new, but I made that. It's me. Oh, I didn't see you out there in the internet land. What are you guys doing in my goddamn living room? Get out of here. What do you guys want? Like, are you expecting me to do a show or something? Oh, how rude of me. I'm literally the guy that went live and sent you all a notification that may or may not have been received on whatever platform you may be on. I mean, you know, if it's YouTube, woo, I don't know, dude. If that Kick place, that seems to place to send them all out. Twitch, I mean, that one sends them all out, but like, who watches this? Who watches not somebody playing video games on Twitch? Not very often. The Twitter still doesn't work out. I don't know. I tried to fix it. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not like you could chat on Twitter anyway, so does it really fucking matter? No, it doesn't matter. And where else do we see? Oh, Rumble, right? Yeah, we got good ass Rumbles, but not very many chatters on Rumble. Usually, it's always all the chitty chatters are on YouTube. We got somebody in Kick right now in the chat. What's up? No one here yet. Our friend from YouTube. What's up? Blanche Flower on the Kick. Wow. What's up? 2024. Nice to see you. Welcome. How is it going to Curtis Carruth and Adam? I am. Nice to see you. I am Adam. How is it going, Metal Monster PDX? What is going on, Mr. Blacksmith? How is V doing? V got banned from Twitter. That's what you get. That's what you get. Getting banned from Twitter for being a, degenerate or whatever. For watching the Griftcast IRL show. That'll get you banned from Twitter quick as fuck. I always tell you guys not to get banned from Twitter on these platforms. I keep trying to teach you the virtues and values of staying under the radar and being, what do they call that? An insurrectionist or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is that I turn the camera on sometimes, and this is a show. My name's Manuel Chavez III, and this is Griftcast IRL, a show that we came up with. Remember, we started Griftcast IRL because we were making fun of Tim Pool and all the other grifters that were grifting off the Eliza Blue situation. Straight up. And now I tell people that story, and they're like, he's either making it up that Tim Pool said this shit about him, or I'm just like, fuck, this is fucking so real, it's just crazy. And I'm like, you guys, it's more real than you think. You know what? And ever since then, like, Griftcast has had some growth, but at the same time, like, is it time to, like, put the joke to bed? Should we go back to being Defango? I mean, we could do that. We'll probably end up getting banned off of YouTube or whatever, but, We got Kick. We got Rumble. I'm sure all you YouTube people that come on here and only ever chat or watch us shit on YouTube, I'm sure you suckers will be right over there. I know it. I can feel it in my heart right here. Just like, I can feel it right there. That's me feeling it. It's right there. Yeah. In the history, that's never worked. But then again, nobody's really had as many options as they do now. And I mean, it's really all about options nowadays. You have all these options that are all incorporated within the Five Eyes network. And as long as you're part of it, you should be vibing away. You should be doing your thing. You should be a happy individual. You should be like, hey man, you should be super worried about the flu. You should be super worried about the Roni. It's here. It's back. I mean, they're going to start telling you to take boosters and shit. And, I mean, it's going to be up to you to make a decision that works for you. And I'm not going to sit up here and preach to you to tell you what you need to do in your life. I'm just going to look at you and be like, don't be a dumbass. Right? Don't be a dumbass. I'm not going to elaborate on that. I'm going to let you elaborate in your brain or imagine or, prophetize or whatever, I don't know, for what that means for you. Don't be a dumbass. What's a dumbass? Google it. Look it up in the dictionary for you old people. Although I'm pretty sure you old people, you don't need to look shit up in the dictionary about certain shit. There's like new shit. You're probably like, I have no fucking clue what that is. This kid walked down the street and he said, "Gert, gert, skirt, skirt, gay, gay, yeet, bird." And I didn't know what he was trying to say. But the guy across the counter from him was like, all right, that'll be $35,695. And apparently he knew what the order was. And I just don't know what's going on in the world today. I don't even know what's going on for myself, man. The news sucks. But like things are happening or whatever. So I feel compelled to make content about the things because I'm supposed to do that, right? This is my job, or at least this is the alleged job that I have, even though I've been having a lot more fun playing fucking video games, been flying around in Star Citizen again, and I'm just doing the keyboard and mouse thing, and I am rocking, motherfucker. I am rocking, motherfuckers. Oh, it's like clubbing baby seals. Sorry. I mean, that's not supposed to be something that you say or whatever, but, it's what it's like, I'm just minding my own business, hanging out above Area 18, I see a blue person, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go say what up to them, and then I, target them, and then I follow them up, and as soon as they get out of the Arbustus zone, I blow them up! And then in the chat, they're like, you motherfucker, I'm a new player. What are you doing? And I'm all like, I'm just teaching you the ropes of the game, my friend. See, this stuff used to happen to me back in the day. But guess what? It's time for me to be the bully. And you know what? After a little bit of time playing some Rust, it made me realize something about what I was doing while I was playing Star Citizen. And number one was that I'm really good at that game. And it's really hard for people to cheat at it. And I can wreck motherfuckers. So I should just be, soaking up all the dopamine over there. Rust is a great game, though. And I'm going to keep playing it. Although it's also changed my thought process on everything, I need to be equally as good at both of these games. And then I will truly be the master of my gaming domain. And for what reason other than my own personal enjoyment? God. It's like, this is why I stay out of jail, folks. This is why I'm not, in prison for fucking 22 years, dog. Think about where we're at right now. God damn it. Ever since 2017, things have gotten crazy, whether it was through puzzles, exposing people, stopping terrorist attacks. I mean, literally. Well, we didn't technically stop that terrorist attack, but we got those terrorists arrested. So, we still have to, be on the watch out or whatever. Because them motherfuckers are going to be coming after me. And I'm telling you, it's the Taliban or whatever. Or maybe it's not like the Taliban, but it's like a loosely associated organization to the Taliban. My picture is on some fucking paper somewhere, some place in fucking Afghanistan. Some dude wearing a fucking, whatever they call that shit. I don't know, looking regal as fuck is probably like, oh, this motherfucker, if we ever find him. Oh! oh, we're gonna fuck him like a goat. And I'm like, I ain't down for that. I don't want to see that shit happening. No, thank you. But then again, why did I bring up 22 years, you ask? Well, it's probably to get to the point of the stream or whatever. The reason that I'm supposed to be doing the news today instead of just monologuing to you like I'm some sort of comic of some kind, because I'm obviously not a comic. I'm not a funny guy, you know. I'm just ironically funny because of how I look and how I talk and the way that I look at the world, because apparently I'm autistic. People will be like, you're autistic, aren't you? You fucking remember shit. You know shit. You're a fucking weirdo. And I'm like, yeah, but I hide it really good. Real good. And they're like, yeah, you know, not really good. It's pretty fucking obvious. It's just that your aura is so jarring that it's hard for people to figure it out. And I'm like, yeah, I like to keep people guessing, you know? Keep them fucking guessing. Keep them guessing. Right? Stay the fuck out of jail. Stay out of jail, goddammit. Well, unlike I've stayed out of jail for being a smart individual and wasting my time in endeavors, because I know I'm never going to be the richest guy, and I know I'm never going to be the most successful guy. But at least I could do what I want till I die. Or, you know, become homeless and can't do what I want anymore. Like most people. But in fact, we've had a lot of these proud boys. Yes, very proud boys, apparently. Western chauvinists. Yes. Well, Enrique Tarrio was just sentenced to 22 years in federal prison for the attack on January 6th that shook the foundation of our entire society, where they nearly took a spear to the heart of democracy and destroyed it from within, or whatever. Yeah, you guys remember that shit? The January 6th shit? Yeah. Well, he got busted, dude. And I mean, that's a big sentence, dude. According to theindependent.co.uk, it's the largest to date connected with the January 6th attacks, and it reflects his singular role in organizing members of the mob that brought the American democracy to the brink of insanity or annihilation or destruction or whatever. Right. Feds arrested feds. All because he broke a window at the freaking White House. Hey, guys, don't be breaking windows at the White House. Apparently, though, if it's like just a federal courthouse or something, you could pretty much burn it down and get away with probation. Just ask my fucking friend. You remember that guy? Yeah. You remember him? The one that twerked or whatever that I showed you the videos of? And then you also showed you the videos of him burning down a building or whatever. Isn't it weird? Right. It's weird. Sometimes how you meet people in the world and then they end up being fucking crazy as fuck and like burn shit down. Honestly, Kevin, I don't know how you got psyop, bro, but you know what? At least we were able to be there and see it, you know, on the internet or whatever. And then people trying to call me on my bullshit. And then I'm like going through the Google photos and be like, here's me and Kevin at a festival. Here's me and Kevin doing ketamine. Here's me and Kevin fucking dancing. Oh, here's Kevin twerking. Awesome. Yeah, it was pretty great. It was pretty good. I'm pretty good at that shit. I'm pretty good at, like, utilizing time to fuck with people's minds or whatever. It's almost like I plan this shit out somehow. Although, I don't think that's true. I feel like I'm just flowing, and the Lord above is allowing me to do whatever it is I do. And if it's not within his light, then usually it doesn't work for me. So it's kind of a difficult shit, you know. Being a tool of a higher power to try to change and make everything better in the world when I'm surrounded by fucking dipshits. Sorry. I don't know, you know. It's like fucking world's a fucking stupid ass place sometimes when you really put your fucking finger on it. But, I mean, dude, like when we were there watching this shit go down on January 6th many years ago, like, dude, remember when we saw fucking Ali Alexander, Alex Jones, Enrique Tarrio, and that Joe Biggs character, and then there was like probably one other guy. Oh yeah, Nick Fuentes. Think about all of those people in that one video where they were all like talking together, being all like, dude, this is getting out of hand. Fucking shit's getting crazy. I don't even know what happened to that video. I wish I had it right now, just so I could bring it up. But I don't know where it is. But legitimately, it's like, did we think that like, remember we were saying, like, they're going to prison some of these men that are not federal informants are going to fucking prison. And think about who's still around, right? Like, everybody in that video has basically been taken off the map in some way or form. You know, Ali Alexander didn't get taken down for January 6th. He got taken down for being an alleged chomo going after young boys or whatever. Yeah, remember that? And then we have Nick Fuentes get taken down another way, like, for basically the same thing, sort of. But, like, him not doing it, but not speaking up about it. And then the whole Catboy thing. Yeah. Kind of weird when you think about it. But yeah, like those two, they made it off scot-free. Nothing happened to them. But the other ones, they all seem to have had a problem. Like Alex Jones already got, bent over because of the Sandy book trial. And legitimately, the only ones left to really make an example of and hit with the book were these guys. And I mean, I feel like they just hit him with the book, dude. 22 years is a long fucking time, G. I think back, like, damn, 22 years ago, how the fuck old was I, man? Oh, my God, if I could just go back in 22 years with the knowledge that I had now, oh, my God, I would be like a fucking force to be reckoned with. Yeah, but I'd probably still end up playing, like, World of Warcraft or, like, wasting it on some stupid shit. Goddamn ADHD. Apparently they make medication for it or whatever, but you know what? I ain't taking that government shit. Whatever. It's fine. Oh yeah, Alexander also did theft. You're right, Pie Susan. You're right, Pie Susan. I forgot. And also welcome. And hello to the NPC show. I see you over there with your little popcorns. I didn't even notice that earlier. Hello. And Virginia Olsen. It's nice to see you too. Yes, and Magic Poop. Nice to see you. What a fragrant aroma of greatness I see in front of me. A man that just needs to take his face or non-face of the Jabba the Hutt and figure out how to make it move. And just imagine like but that fucking thing with the mouth moving and the guys moving around and shit. Think about it. Think about it. VTuber, make funnies. Be just like that fucking what's his face? The guy with the umbrella face. Umbrella guy. Tugs himself off. That's who I'm talking about. Tugs himself off. No, that's not fucking right. Tug? I think it's just Tug. I'm not sure what that fucking name is. I'm pretty sure it stands for the umbrella guy. Oh, the umbrella guy. Yeah, but no, it's still sketch. Sketch. I don't know. So, 17 years for Joe Biggs. Isn't that kind of funny? Because wasn't Joe Biggs like really big in the QAnon shit? So Q equals 17. He gets 17 years. Kind of makes a lot of sense to me, at least, hermetically. If you look at the gematria of things, you can clearly see through the gematria the connection to 17, jail, federal jail, Joe Biggs, the FBI, and demons. Right. Cool. See, look, I could use gematria too, bitches. Like, oh yeah, you think I'm fucking it up? I'm not even gonna waste time putting it in the gematria calculator. I'm gonna let you do it, and then you're just gonna sit there cucked. Like, did he hack the gematria calculator? Or is this real? And it's up to you. I don't really give a shit what you decide. But what I have decided for myself is that goddamn, motherfucker, goddamn, like seriously. 22 years. Didn't he just get out of jail? Like, goddamn, son. Goddamn. This is why you don't incite insurrections in the United States of America, my friends, because it's basically a one-way ticket.
All my heart. The thing is hopefully getting him
one-way ticket.
For him to be able to get into the position where he can at least be, I think, on the ballot to run, right? But I do believe that Donald J. Trump will pardon us, and he should. We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything.
Supporters. We went there like he asked, and things went wrong that day, and that's sad, and that's
well, there's no doubt.
He went there like we asked.
All patsies that day, Joe. You got to come back on anytime you want on the broadcast. Anytime you can get on, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. weekday.
Yeah. Think about that. So where do we go from here on this one? I don't know. This guy says, what happened to Jaden X? Right. What happened to Jaden X Sullivan? John Sullivan, a.k.a. Jaden X. What happened to him? Didn't he get to sell his footage and everything was all copacetic? He might have had like some kind of thing happen. Yeah. Think about that. Think about that. There's just nothing to think about anymore. Really, that's the thing. There's nothing to think about anymore with all of this. You just got to take what you get, and then you got to say, God damn. Because if you look at what's happening here, I mean, this is what we've all been waiting for, expecting to come down to the pipeline for at least a little bit of time. I mean, I have been expecting this. I mean, is this shocking? No, I mean, it's kind of longer than I thought he was going to get, but Jesus. You know, I expected 20 years, 22 years is even more. And if you think about it, looking back at all the way back then, when they started all of this stuff, like, this was the outcome that was set forth, right? This is what we were talking about. And it's hard to talk about that kind of thing because you're like, oh, yeah, I told you so, or whatever. Defango's smart. And it's not about that, really. It's like, you know, this ain't no fucking game, bro. It's never been a game. And I think that, like, the situation that happened with the Proud Boys and this culture that built up around it was a big problem. And if you can't see why it was a problem now, then I just don't know what to tell you, right? Like, it's the same thing with Antifa. These groups and ideologies came up almost out of the woodwork almost at the same time, right? And you can't tell me that this isn't some type of programming or people are being led to these things, because I've literally seen people go down the pathway. We've shown you multiple different people that have taken the pathway. And then we've even cut it in between the different types of folks that are even in here, man. Like, look at it. It's a cruel game that we play, right? We keep looking at all of the stuff that's going to happen. And I mean, their families, their lives are basically over and ruined. That's why it was so important to even tell people, don't fucking go there, dude. Don't join these guys in this shit, man. Like, this is a bad thing. And there's still people locked up because of all of it. And here we are coming up into another election year. And I mean, fuck, bro. Like, fuck. Like, it makes me wonder even more about what's going on in the world, because not only was there like crazy situations that were actually happening in the first place, like, I've heard so many conspiracy theories, and cottage industry of conspiracy theory has taken like a crazy turn, right? I've spent years hanging out with burners, spent years talking about going to Burning Man, and I've even been there before, right? I have a Burning Man name. My Burning Man name's Little Bear. I know, it's a terrible fucking name. I didn't come up with it. They give it to you. It's stupid. I don't like it, but that's the fucking name that I gotta use because it's a big LARP. A big LARP. And this year became a big muddy-ass LARP because it rained, and everyone on the internet, swear to God, going ape shit. And it's the type of shit that just makes me wonder why I have to have morals in the first place, because I've been just seeing TikTok video after TikTok video about how things are going. Oh, people are dying. There's an Ebola outbreak. There's fucking crazy, like, worm things that are in the sand that are coming to life. Run for your lives. And I mean, none of it is true, right? I give a call to a friend of mine that goes to Burning Man every year, does medical for the entire fucking place, and helps run like the sanctuary that they have for the people that are on the too many of the drugs and stuff. And I even have friends that are at this camp called Camp Question Mark, and then they also have another camp called Camp Walter, which has a bunch of really big things. And I mean, for them, it's always a bad situation when everything happens in the way it does. But for them, it's like, hey, you know, like, if we get rained out, we get rained out. We only got this party one time a year. We're going to do it anyway. And to them, they were like, yeah, it's pretty bad, you know, like we're worried about people getting trench foot and shit, but you know, I think we're more actually wondering what the fuck, because they also had access to their phones and shit. You guys, you don't realize this, is that like there was still people that were like on their phones, and like the event organizers and stuff were like on their phones going through everything that they saw online and shit. And I mean I gotta tell you, they're pretty flabbergasted to say the least, to hear some of the stuff that people were saying. I think the Ebola scare was probably the biggest one that everybody was talking about, that the main medical guys like, yo, no, there's no hazmat teams here. We ain't got no fucking FEMA death camp shit going down over here, you sons of bitches. Like, just, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just watching all of that go down, and then seeing TikTok videos get shared on Twitter and YouTube, and it just coming to life. And I'm just kind of like, wow, dude. Where the fuck is that old fat dude from fucking New Zealand? What was his name, dude? You guys remember this guy? New Zealand. Talk like. How did he fucking talk? Steve Outram. Hi, I'm Steve Outram. Yeah, Steve Outram, the internet billionaire guy with, was it fucking hot dog software? Hot dog software? I don't know. Remember he ran the Burning Man blog or whatever. He runs the Burning Man blog. What was it called? Fuck. See, I can't remember some stuff sometimes when I want to remember it, but I can remember random ass shit sometimes. What the fuck was his blog called? Something about burners. Burners.me. There he is. That burners.me. That's what it was. Burners.me. I don't know, like, round that one out in my head or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, dude, this was your chance, bro. You like, what happened? Have you been talking about it? Like, wow. Wait a minute. He has been talking about it. Holy fucking shit. Good job. Nobody in, nobody out. Not my car or plane. He is writing all of it. See, he did jump onto it. Oh, Steve Outram. You son of a bitch. We're gonna watch some of this shit. Let's see. Super fun. Honestly, it's either this or fucking dust. To say it's just dusty as fuck. You just see just dust everywhere, in your eyes, and your ass crack, and your pee-pee hole, like fucking dust everywhere. You know, you like fart, dust comes out. Like, if that's what you want, go out there. You know, that's what you want, go out there. Here's the one. Let's check it out.
With limited resources.
Burning Man has reportedly been...
They've told us to shelter in place, and no one is allowed to move.
No one's
so there you have it.
People have started posting videos of people walking through, sometimes barefoot, in the rain, through the mud. I will keep you updated as I hear more about the situation.
You know, honestly, do you see the face on this black woman right here? The talk of Kiki Monique or whatever?
It's reportedly been declared a
She's fucking flabbergasted.
Disaster. It's been rain.
She's fucking flabbergasted. Look at her fucking face. She's just like, oh my God, white people are doing hood shit and I didn't even know. I never knew white people did hood shit. That's like Africa out there. But I'm like, that's right. That's right. African American hombres or whatever. If you ever want to experience what Africa is sort of like or whatever, with like an EDM drug scene or whatever, go to Burning Man. You'll find out real fucking quick if you want to live in that shit again. Just saying. Just fucking saying, okay? Just fucking saying.
That's not
This is fine. Those eggs look pretty good, actually. This is fucking breakfast at Burning Man, dog. Yeah, what? You guys worried about it, dude? You guys want some fucking eggs, bro? You gonna eat some fucking eggs while you're standing in shit? That's that mud's basically the consistency of like really loose poop. I just fucked you up right there, didn't I? I just fucked you up here. And yes, the sand bugs were apparently real, but they were not at Burning Man. No sand bugs at Burning Man. The sand bugs are at a different location in California. But people were commiserating, I think, over them because why not? So think about it. We went on Burning Man tours, but everything we were saying about Burning Man was literally blown out of proportion. And I don't know, do you think it might have had something to do with the whole Nevada Ranger situation? You remember the Nevada Ranger situation where they blew through that blockade that was blocking the one fucking road? You remember that shit? You think that might have had anything to do with all of this stuff? Burning Man was already hyped up in the news, so oh fuck, any Burning Man shit that I hear about Ebola, Burning Man, fuck yeah, dude, I'm gonna talk about Mud Man. Yeah, let's call it Mud Man. So, well, think about it this way. It was like a literal Armageddon for the burners. But one thing to note is that every year at Burning Man, one of the most uttered phrases at the burn, which is what the burners like to call it, they call it the burn because they're cool like that. You can't call it the burn because you haven't been. You're not cool like that. Suck a D. Anyways, but if you know anybody that is a burner that happened to go to Burning Man this year, make sure you tell them, fuck your burn. That's right. Tell them that. Because they scream that shit to each other all the time and be like, oh yeah, fuck your burn. And it's supposed to be like their way of like saying something funny and cool or whatever. And I'm sure it'll just piss them off. That's really the only reason I'm telling you about that shit. Just fucking say that shit. They're going to be like, you motherfucker. Ooh, you mother sucker. You mother sucker. But honestly, like for burners, they don't really give a fuck about like mud and shit like that. Not a big problem for them. It's really not. Honestly, that was probably pretty tame for most of them, I got to think. They probably just, like sat in circles and shit and had like little like vision parties or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. So what have we heard today? We've heard about the Proud Boys leader getting 22 fucking years. So guess what? He ain't gonna be going to Burning Man for a while. I'll tell you that much right there, Enrique. Sorry, bro. Hope you enjoyed yourself while it lasted. And we talked about Burning Man. Yay. Those are like the two biggest news stories across the source of everything that anybody had talked about. But it's still not all the news, right? Of course not. Like, did you guys hear that the popular and up-and-coming streaming website Kick.com, their owners, Stake.com, were reportedly hacked for $41 million. Yup, that means they were hacked for little less than what they were paying that dude XQC to stream on their platform, which is fucking crazy to me. Right? They got hacked and they still lost less money than they're losing on XQC, which is just insane to me. That's actually pretty insane to me. But that's real. Apparently, they got hacked, baby. And we don't know how or why yet, I guess. I mean, I haven't really seen too much about it. They just know that multiple suspicious transactions had happened on their blockchain wallets, and outside of that, we don't really know what's going on. All we really know is that multiple suspicious transactions with Stake happened. Somebody got 16 million and then a whole lot more. So if you think about it, maybe it's really good, maybe it's really bad. I don't know. I just like to keep myself up on it. Now I'm just kind of thinking, oh, fuck. So Kick got hacked or Stake got hacked, but what about Kick? Is that going to get hacked? probably gonna get hacked. 75. Shit. 87%. 95. It's been hacked. Probably already. They just don't even know. That's fucked up. Stop telling me this shit. Sorry. Talking to my friend in my brain. The other me. Who, you know, he knows all of the future shit that's going on and stuff like that. He'd be telling me about shit all the time. Or maybe I'm just fucking playing a gag on you. I don't know what's the truth or what's false, or you're just going to have to figure it out for yourself. Right. In other news, so there was a video game called Starfield that came out. And honestly, I was going to buy it, but then I remembered that I'm a broke bitch. And so I didn't buy it, and I was like, nah, I could buy new joysticks instead. Those are way more expensive, and I would love that better. But anyways, they sent me this.
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
What do you fucking mean, bitch?
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Not bad. You must have taken a long fucking time to click all them goddamn potatoes. Like, where did you even get all those potatoes? I didn't even know there was potatoes in the game. Now it's just making me like, I gotta go figure out how I'm gonna do this shit in Star Citizen. Gotta go find something like a potato and just like throw it up into a ship and just fill up the ship so like when it opens up, just fucking potatoes fucking spill out everywhere. Wow. Probably still not going to buy it. Yep, probably still not going to buy it. Probably still not gonna buy it. What else? Did you guys hear that Elon Musk is apparently suing the ADL or whatever? Damn, that's fucking crazy, right? Well, he's blaming the ADL for lost revenue, saying that he opposes anti-Semitism of any kind. And obviously, you know, because Elon Musk is down with the Zog, you heard? He's all about Zion, creating new Zion, the whole 9 yards, whatever. But yes, to be super clear, I'm pro-free speech, but super anti-Semitism of any kind, which is funny. He's not really pro-free speech at all, but I mean, it's just weird for him to say that he's like not anti-Semitic, but then he's like suing the ADL, and the Anti-Defamation League is supposed to be like the most un-anti-Semitic organization on the planet or whatever. So like, bro, if you were trying to look like a fucking Nazi, this is how you look like a fucking Nazi, okay? Okay, Elon, or Kang-lon Musk over here. This motherfucker's Kang the Conqueror. He ain't Elon Musk. He's an imposter. He's really Kang the Conqueror. And he's going to conquer everything. But yeah, it's happening still. Elon Musk is crying that, oh, I'm losing revenue. Where? And I'm just kind of like, are you sure that that's why you're losing revenue? Or is it because you're censoring people? Probably because you're censoring people and pay dipshits to be on your platform. Real fucking smart move, dude. Smart ass move. It's kind of like the smart move that Disney did, because they apparently released a 4K version of Snow White 1937, and everybody is just supposed to be reminded of this shit.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
What?
Yeah. Weird.
Huh?
Weird.
Huh?
So we didn't do that this time.
Whoa!
In the movie.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold the fuck up. He stalked her? I thought he saved her fucking life.
Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing this film.
I didn't like Snow White, so I'm going to remake it because I'm better.
Snow White. That
she's
is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming.
So it's not fucking Snow White, and it's not a fucking remake. It's like Snow Bitch. I don't know. I was trying. I was really digging deep for like a good zinger right there, and I just came up short. So you know what? Don't at me, bro.
Dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she
This
can be.
girl
And the leader that her late father
sucks.
told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. Reality is that the cartoon was made 85 years ago. It's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power. And
wasn't there like a fucking like evil witch lady that was like the villain in a role of power, like controlling everything in that movie?
what a woman is fit for in the world. And so when we came to reimagining the actual role,
Am I like
Snow White has
thinking
to
of the
learn
wrong
life lessons
movie,
about
or am I
coming
like
into her
mixing
own power
Snow
before she
White
can
and
come into power over a kingdom?
fucking
She's not going to be saved by
different
the
movie?
prince, and she's the proactive one, and she's the one who set the terms, is what makes it so relevant to where we are today.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to set the terms with people. So I'm this. You're going to do it the way that I want. I'm setting the terms before our engagement. And if you're, like, not going to follow what I want, then this is going to be okay. Yeah. It's going to be fucking bullshit. Let me tell you. It's going to be bullshit. It's going to be bullshit. Mm-hmm. Check out The Overlord. It's got DVDs. I see it's Disney's doubling down on the audience and legacy baiting strategy. Rachel Zegers is raising the bars in terms of unlikable that makes Brie Larson look just detached and uninterested. Now everyone is talking about the Snow White movie. Will this put it people on the cinemas? Yeah, I don't think so. I think that it's just another great example of how culture is just devolved into bullshit. And then when everybody's constantly trying to create new culture and you're just supposed to be all hip to it because it's new and fresh, allegedly. I mean, fuck. None of this new shit is fresh at all. It's all pronouns and dumb bullshit that didn't need to exist in the first place. But whatever. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, Blanchfire makes a good point. The original story of Snow White was from a book, so it's not even like Disney came up with that shit in the first place. They just fucking retold the book. So, like, this bitch is retelling a movie she didn't like, and she's not even thinking about the book that it's based off of. Isn't that some fucked up, like, newfangled California logic, you know? Like, why do we allow these people to become the voices of our time? I don't know. That's why I just do my own show, because whatever, dude. Whatever, bro. Anyways, do you live in Florida or anywhere on the East Coast of the southern part of it, near the baseball bat or the gun handle, as some people like to call it? Yeah, another tropical storm's going to be bashing into you guys. They're calling it Tropical Storm Lee. So, yeah, I hope you're fucking ready for that shit or whatever. I mean, I don't live there, but it sounds like it's going to be a problem. 145-mile-an-hour winds sound like a big problem. Like, because I remember that dude, what's his face, Gabe Hoffman, telling me about the house that he had out there that could survive 150 mile an hour or so. Like, wood hitting it, and I'm like, bro, I think that might have put your little mansion to the test there, homie. Fuck. Shit, dog. I don't. Nope. But I don't even care about that. Whatever. In more unfortunate news about the president's wife, Jill Biden, she has apparently come down with the coronavirus. I know what you're thinking. The most boosted and vaxxed white lady on the fucking planet with Secret Service detail protection somehow picked up the coronavirus. God damn, say it ain't so. God, I hope she's all right. Give her the remdesivir or whatever the fuck was working for people. I don't even know. But what's this? Joe Biden's bout with COVID-19 upends White House's sense of normalcy, but the pandemic protocols don't appear to be coming. Oh, wait a minute. There's no pandemic protocols? So wait, Joe Biden, the doctor at the White House, well, alleged doctor at the White House, tested positive for COVID, and we're all supposed to fucking go back to pandemic level protocols? Like, how the fuck did she get it? Like, who the fuck gave it to her? Was she, like, hanging out with, like, some dirty kids or some shit like that? Like, how's that fucking happen? Like, why are we hearing more about how she got it as opposed to, like, oh, she just got it? Which I don't know, but it doesn't seem like it's a big problem. All y'all were telling me, oh, dude, fangers, dude. UK's locking it down. Another lockdown coming here. And I'm like, well, the first lady's got the shit and they're not doing anything about it. So, like, chill the fuck out. You know, people get sick sometimes. It's called an immune system, okay? And if not, they make fucking shots and shit for that stuff. I think they call it vaccines, and then they also got boosters or whatever. I mean, it's up to you what you're going to do with your life. I'm not telling you what to do with your life. I'm just telling you that you got options. So, you know, pick one. I'm not making the decision for you and what you want to do. I'm expecting you not to be a dumbass. Hey, we're back at that one. That's weird. It seems simple, Defango. It seems so simple. It seems so simple, Grift. Yeah, whatever. You know what else is simple? Senator McConnell. His health episodes show no evidence of stroke or seizure disorder, but questions are lingering. What? Well, then what the fuck is going on with it? People don't just fucking pause like that for like 30 seconds unless they're like real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he do a bunch of cocaine and is his brain just like fucking rotted out? I mean, I know there was that one time that they caught his boat with all that cocaine in it. I mean, maybe that was his Percy. I don't know. I really don't know. But, you know, they don't call him Cocaine Mitch McConnell for nothing. You know, maybe that's just him like, oh, don't worry. We got to get him a little bump ski. He'll be all right. But yes, they're saying that apparently he doesn't have seizure disorder or stroke disorder. He's just old as fuck. So, I guess congratulations. You could decide whatever you want to believe about his condition. But apparently, yeah, he's having some sort of fucking problem. They don't know what it is. I think it's just, he's old as fuck, man. Like, my grandpa used to fucking pause sometimes like that. And you know what he was in that right there? He was in his remembrance cycle where he was like seeing the past and like reliving it as like a vivid video and shit like that. So he would just take a second and, you know, like fade back into the past or whatever. And nobody really gave him any big issues or problems with it, except for it eventually developed into Alzheimer's disease. So maybe he's got something like that. I don't know. The brain's a weird fucking thing. Maybe somebody just needs to throw him some Deemsters. I don't know. Maybe that'll help him out. Open up the neural pathways. Kill him so he can be reborn again. Why not? Sounds like a good deal. All I really know is that, damn, term limits, age limits, they should be a thing. And I think now more than ever people notice that. But who really gives a fuck what I think? I don't know. Definitely not the people at Burning Man. They don't give no fucks. I mean, what's this right here? Dude, Ken Paxton, a suspended attorney general that I had breakfast with one time. Oh my God, his impeachment trial has begun and he has pleaded not guilty, but it's kind of crazy because 2/3 of the Senate in Texas were Republican and hold a majority 19 to 12, and the votes to convict Peck should he'll be permanently removed from office. If he's convicted, senators can also vote to bar him from holding elective office ever again in Texas, which is kind of crazy considering that his wife also holds an elective office in Texas. So he was like the attorney general for years, and then his wife actually got in, I think, is like a senator or something like that. Senator or congresswoman. I can't remember exactly. I don't give a fuck, but yeah. Oh, wait. Senate decided Paxton's wife, Senator Angela Paxton, a Republican from Cali, won't be able to vote in the proceedings. Oh, so she can't even vote. That's funny, but at least they still got at least a little bit of a problem out. But yeah, now he's getting impeached. I don't know if he's actually going to be impeached. I hope he doesn't. But you know what? All I really remember about him is that he was kind of a nice guy and he had a fucked up eye. So, whatever. Oh, and that, like, I was high as fuck when I met him and I smelled like weed. And he was like, really, motherfucker? I'm just like, what, dog? It's pretty easy to get weed here in Texas, man. Anyways, what is this? Parents want the one chip challenge banned. What? A kid died after the one chip challenge? No fucking way. That's kind of crazy. The one chip challenge killed a motherfucker, dude.
WBZ wants everyone to know what they believe happened to their son, who they say died
what
after
the
taking
fuck?
part in the so-called
this
one chip
dude
challenge.
Died from eating a chip?
Died suddenly a few hours after
fucking
eating the
pussy.
ultra-spicy chip. The family wants the chips banned, and they want other families to know the danger.
They want the
WBZ's
chips
Christina
banned?
joins us live, and Christina, understandably, this family is absolutely...
Dude, he ate the hottest chip on the planet with 2 fucking types of peppers in there that aren't designed for human beings to fucking eat. They're designed to make pepper sprays and shit like that. And they're eating a chip of it. And then they're wondering when somebody was going to die. Like, I don't eat spicy foods because I ain't trying to have a fucking heart attack. But I guess, like, some people are going to say, oh, well, maybe it had something else to do with it. You know what I mean? Maybe there was some other factor people should be looking into. I don't know.
So heartbroken, Lisa. They say they just haven't been able to speak publicly on camera about this. Until now, they're sharing this warning.
Oh, my God. It's so painful.
It was tough for her to talk about, but the mother of 14-year-old
Harris
Swaloba wanted desperately to get the message out. She picked him up from Doherty High School Friday after a call from the nurse saying he had eaten a spicy tortilla chip and fainted.
When I went there, he
and
was
fainted.
Down, and I said, what was that? What was the chip he ate? And this is why he showed me.
It was an internet image of the Pocky brand 2023 One Chip Challenge. In this box, a single chip labeled Carolina Reaper and Naga Viper Pepper.
Wow. So wait a minute. They didn't actually have, like, the chip he ate or the package of the chip that he ate or anything. They just have a picture. Goddamn.
Within hours, his mother says he passed out again at home, went to the emergency room, and died.
I hope. I pray to God I'm a parent.
That's awful. Packy, you fucking killed that kid. You guys are pieces of shit, man. Making people eat hot ass peppers and do TikTok trends. That's fucked up, man. You guys are bitches.
But they are convinced it was the chip that made their son sick, a healthy basketball player with no known allergy.
No pre-existing condition. Not to my knowledge.
It's the subject of a social media challenge. On the back of the package, a warning label says keep out of reach of children.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy food, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. After touching this chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Do seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. So, there was a warning on the package that definitely mentions fainting. Why didn't they take him to the fucking hospital? Oh yeah, he had no previous conditions. Yeah, he's got no previous allergies, nothing. You don't know that you're allergic to something usually, and I mean the chances that you're going to run into those types of pepper in the wild and be able to handle it and even find out that you're allergic to it are very, very small. And I mean, it's even smaller than somebody's going to be having an issue with that. But somebody having a problem with nightshades or capsaicins, that's going to be a big problem.
But we found the chips in a store about 10 minutes from Wallaba's school. The clerk warned us to be careful. According to the National Capital Poison Center, it contains capsaicin, which typically causes mouth and throat pain, but can also result in more serious health problems. His parents now begging the chips be taken off store shelves.
We've been having sleepless nights, especially when I look at him. He's not going to come back anymore.
We did reach out to the company, Pocky. We have not heard back at this point. Meantime, this community is really rallying around the family. A local church has planned a basketball fundraiser this weekend to help pay for funeral expenses.
Basketball fundraiser. Nice.
Christina Hager, WBZ News.
Yeah, guys, that sucks, man. Packy chips, the one chip challenge be killing motherfuckers. It be killing motherfuckers, which is crazy. Well, allegedly killed this teen. And I mean, it's been going around for a while, I feel like, dude. It's not like something that just started or whatever. Like, this is something I feel like I've been seeing it for a very, very long time. Right? But, you know, what's this? What does the one chip challenge do to your buddy? Challenge participant have oral irritation, pain, burning, along with intestinal discomfort. Capsaicin consumption can cause more serious health problems, including chest pain, heart palpitations, and even heart attacks. Yes. Yeah. So, are they trying to put a stop to it? No, I don't know. What's this right here? What this? Tiffany, 10 months ago. Heck no, don't do it. Oh my fucking God. Wow, I highly recommend that you do not do this challenge. My husband, myself, and 2 friends tried the chip challenge tonight, and our friends took a bite of my husband and I both ate the entire chip. One chip challenge. First off, I would like to state that the appearance isn't the greatest and the smell is that of hay pellets with it. Put it in your mouth. The consistency of the chip taste is hard to get through. But when you finally swallow it, it feels like you swallowed a fireball and it's instant pain. I suggest that if you have no gallbladder, you do not take the challenge. Nothing you could do can soothe you as you are in sheer pain. All you want to do is swallow ice because when it's the cold isn't on it, it's pure heat like you licked a jar of fiberglass. The back of your throat stays in pain for about an hour. And with my experience, I had a hard time breathing. Snot came out my nose, and I had liquid coming out of my eyes, and I couldn't stop throwing up, which caused more pain. It has now been 3 hours since the chip challenge, and a box of Pepto, and my throat and the roof of my mouth are in full blisters. Definitely not worth the hype. Please, please, please be warned. Not worth it. Yeah. Kinda crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's the chip right there, right? The one chip challenge they're all talking about, right? The one chip packy challenge, Carolina Reaper and Naga Viper peppers. So let's see. Naga Viper pepper. Honestly, I've never even fucking heard of that pepper. I've heard of the Carolina Reaper pepper. That's like one. But so what's this pepper? Nopper Viper chili in 2011 was recorded as the world's hottest chili by the World Guinness Book of World Records with a Scoville rating of 1.3 million Scoville units. But was surpassed by the Sioux by the Carolina Reaper. Oh, yeah. Exceptionally hot pepper. Yeah, it's just an exceptionally hot pepper. And the Carolina Reaper is at 2.2 million Scoville units. Yeah. People could eat them. Sure. I mean, I don't see why you would want to. Some people could take all that capsaicin or whatever, but it's basically like macing yourself, right? Yeah. 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 I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't burn my throat for no reason for some internet challenge for a company's marketing gimmick or whatever. I just don't think I would do it. I don't think I would do it. And you could die. And now there's actually people talking about how somebody might have fucking died. Ooh, check this out.
I can say this. I've been accused of all kinds of horrible things personally because I'm Jewish. And a number of listeners here, and maybe they'll have the courage and integrity to speak up, have already messaged me on Twitter saying, oh, well, we know which side you're on, don't we? A dual citizen, ergo dual Canadian-Israeli citizen, therefore she can't be trusted, can she?
I get this.
People who wrote those messages, any of the people who wrote those messages have the integrity to speak up now and tell me. Why
well,
did you
Vivian,
say that?
I have a question. If we're talking about conflicts of interest, is it true you work for an Israeli intelligence firm called Black Cube?
No, who are you? No.
Keith Woods. Nice to meet you.
I get accused of being Mossad every time I pop into his face.
I think we're going back to the moving away.
No, it's on our Wikipedia.
Yeah,
it's on our Wikipedia. I'm not
sure. You can state it. People could check out on the Wikipedia. I just want to go back to the specific points. And there's one point you made earlier, Vivian.
She didn't really answer.
Yeah, but she jumped off. That's like I wanted to keep it on the particular points.
I wonder why.
But let's.
Black Cube. Where have I heard this before? All right, this guy's a select group of veterans from the Israeli elite intelligence units that specialize in tailored solutions to complex business and litigation challenges. Oh, yes, the Black Cube. Oh, wait, who are you? Why are you asking me about Black Cube? Vivian Berkovi, right? Former Acadian ambassador to Israel, worked for Black Cube, an Israeli intelligence firm. I mean, bitch, Vivian Berkovi. It's on your Wikipedia page. It was like in the news since like 2021. And you're leaving because somebody asked you about that shit? Huh. Messages addressed to a potential Black Cube client from Berkovi in 2019, obtained by Radio Canada CBC, contain references to her former occupation as an ambassador. Black Cube made headlines in 2017 when it discovered that a Hollywood film executive, Howard Weinstein, had hired it to dig up information on the woman accused him of sexual assault. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, Vivian. That seems like you might have fucked up a little bit right there. I would have probably been like, yeah, I work for him, whatever. What of it, bitch? That's what I would have said. I'd have been all like champ about it. I'd have been all like champ. Mm-hmm. Who are you? You looked me up on Wikipedia and you figured out who I am? Fuck you. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Nice, Keith Wood. You did a good job there, Mr. Keith Wood. You did a good job. What's this? September of 2020. They were all keeping line of communications open with our election partners. Were these folks colluding? Was this training? Is this fixable? American oversight had to look at these documents. Why is nobody talking about these communicatings? What's this? Judge Christopher Judge, CISA.dhs.gov. Craig Holstead, CISA.dhs.gov. Jay Shrew. Why does this look so familiar? Oh, Election Partners Cybersecurity Infrastructure Agency, CISA, EIS Election Partner Update calls to provide updates and maintain lines of communications with our election partners Friday, 9/25, 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever. Interesting. Risk management, CISA. CISA. Oh, wow. Look at all these emails, bro. Dominion Voting, Democracy Live, BB Pro, Amazon, Acadian, AP.org, VR Systems. This is a big fucking list of emails, dog. Huge ass list. It's almost like it's an email list or something like that. But you know what? Good job there, Trump Fixer. Good job. Oh, and I guess the last thing, so our Fusion future with the I tier seems to be costing us way too much more money because they're asking for way too much money again, and nobody wants to pay for it. So we're probably never going to have a gigantic tokamak Fusion device that's actually going to work correctly because we can't figure out how to make it work. That sucks. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for today. That's all I really have for you. I know you were expecting a whole lot more, but there's seriously not a lot going on in the world today anymore. I mean, it's kind of like fucking. It's like the news and everything else is getting divine and choked out. So unless you guys are finding stuff in the disc or finding stuff and posting it in Discord or like tweeting it at me or some shit, it's almost like we're not even really seeing any news articles or any news that's even worth the shit. It's just all entertainment garbage and gobbledygook, and I think it's very strange. So, as always, if you like what we do here, make sure you go to griftcast.com, and you can head over to griftcast.com and you can make donations. You can follow us on all of our different things, on the online things. You can like buy merch, EMP shields, get hosting. We got our locals, our freaking Twitters and shit like that. I gotta take that one off. But, you know, you can follow us on all of our shit and stuff. So, you know, like, use it. Thank you, CV, for posting it. Well, honestly, that's all I got for you today. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, I'll probably see you tomorrow or something. I don't know. Either way, much love to you. And, bye-bye now. See you later.